Well, that's no good. Just starting a video here on this Briggs and Stratton 1024 snowblower. Had kind of filmed a quick little start to it, talking about checking for spark, and then I went to take the spark plug off and I broke it. Hoping that maybe was the issue. Maybe it was cracked or something beforehand. I wanted to check for spark just to make sure that it had it, so let's get that out and then we'll see if I have another one that looks like a pretty common spark plug, and then we'll test for spark. Alright guys, so it is a slightly different spark plug, but let's just see if we... I didn't see spark there. I'm just going to put you a little closer. There's no spark. Does seem to be on. I don't know if it's possible or not, to be honest with you. I'm not great about electronics on these. I wonder if I need to turn that plug around, as in I plugged it in backwards. I'm going to give it a shot. It's just a silly idea, but hopefully that's what it is. Back in a second. Alright, so switch that around. Still on. Assume that's the on position. Let's go and see. That's not good. Let me... Not sure what to say. Should be grounded on that, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay, we're just not seeing it because it's so bright. I'm going to try to block the sun here for a second. I need both hands to try this, so I'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so it does have spark. I don't know if I just couldn't see it just because of the sunlight or what, but this is a slightly different spark plug, but I'm going to give it a shot. We'll put some starting fluid in there as well. I just need to find a pair of pliers or something, because there's a bit of the spark plug just hanging out over here. Oh, there it goes. Fell somewhere. It's out of the way at least. Really hoping this is it. Just a spark plug or something. This is a slightly different spark plug, so I'll just go get a new one after this if need be. But let's prime it. On position, fuel's on. Choke is on. Let's give it a shot. So that obviously shows us that it's still a carb issue. Glad we actually got to hear it run though, for briefly. Let's try it again here. Hoping it will stay running for a second or two just to get going. I should have spent some more time on that carb though, to be honest with you, but sometimes it is an easy fix and you don't have to spend a ton of time on it, but it was pretty dirty, I guess. Take two. Alright, well, time to take the carb off again. It's always something. Alright guys, so the carb bowl was actually completely dry. So I don't think fuel is going through. I don't know if there's a clog or what's up here, but let's see if we can get it to flow some gas through it. Should probably get something to catch any if any gets out. I'm just going to turn it off quick if it does, but probably wouldn't recommend this. But here we are. So there's no gas flowing through it when it's turned on. Something is causing that. Let's just going to turn off the gas. Let's pull this fuel line off. At least we know what the problem is. Obviously the gas is flowing. Alright, let's get into this carb. So I'm going to try to run some air through the fuel line. Let's see if that has anything to do with it. But, just quickly looking at this. It is not looking good. Seems like it's stuck. Pin and seat. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's completely gummed up there too. I should have checked that. See, there's just tons of stuff on it and on there. So let's clean this up, see if we can get some air flowing through it, and then kind of get it back together. Alright guys, so after kind of playing with this a bit, the issue seems to be in the fact that the float bowl actually won't move enough to show the carb that it's low on gas. So it's kind of staying closed, so it won't open up to allow gas to get in. That's why they call it a float bowl or a float, because the carb will stop letting gas in when it gets level like that. So it needs to be up like this. That's how it would sit until it fills with gas, and then it would stop filling there. So the seat and the needle and seat, I don't claim to be an expert. I'm just on here trying to teach what I've learned over the years, but it's not, you can see there's some gunk and stuff in there, so it's not smoothly moving in there, which is causing this issue, I believe. So rather than get a whole new carb, I'm going to try to clean it just using a Q-tip. Yeah, you can see all the gunk on it. Already looks a lot cleaner than it did. I hope this works. Being honest, I'm not holding out too much hope, but one can dream. it's going through there now, which is good. So let's reassemble this. I did clean this as well. It was pretty gunged up as well. Oops. Still not moving on its own. Should be free flowing so that it should drop there. I'm going to check something. I believe the spring was on the bottom, but I just want to make sure that it's not supposed to be on the top. Let's just try it actually. Actually, it wouldn't stay on the top, would it? Nope, so it has to be on the bottom. Running out of ideas. I know with some of them, with the metal ones, you can kind of bend them. Obviously you can't with plastic. Better now. Does seem to be better, doesn't it? You should be able to blow air. I'm gonna put the carb bowl on, or I'm gonna put this back on and just see. Maybe I'm just reading into how little this is moving, but let's put it on the machine again quickly and see. All right, moment of truth. We got flow. Perfect. Okay, let me get you readjusted here and I'll be back. I'm glad my little trick worked. Nice to see that. I need to put the bottom on. You know what, I'm actually going to take this off quick because I need to put the throttle linkage and stuff back on anyways, so just pull it off to do it. It's a little easier to line up everything. Put that on upside down. Oh gosh. Is that why it was working now? It wasn't working properly, but it was working. As many of you probably noticed, I had it on backwards before, so I couldn't get the float bowl on. So let's do that test again with the float bowl on the correct way and see if it works. I'm not going to attach the whole thing. I'm just going to put the fuel line on and see. So So just flowing in is what we wanted to see. Let's see if it'll stop. It's working. Okay, let me reassemble this and I'll bring you guys back. Okay guys, so I got the carb on. I started to put it kind of fully back together, but kind of decided I should stop and just make sure it starts. Well, hopefully it starts. At this point I'm not sure, but let's go. Should turn the choke off. Let's try again. Must have a choke on, it seems. All right, what are we looking at here? Likes the choke on. So still seems like a carb issue. Seems like whenever you try to take the choke, is that on or off? So it's hard to tell when you're upside down and it's not connected. So maybe while it's on. So probably still something gummed up in the idle circuit for the carb. I'd like to just let it run for a bit and see if it actually works its way out. A lot of the time that'll happen. Might not also be running ideal because there's not It's not the proper spark plug. A lot of people think they can just put any spark plug in, but it does matter depending on how much it shoots spark, etc. So I think what I'm going to do is actually just go get another spark plug, the correct one. Get some more gas too. It's pretty low, so I'm not sure if that's impacting it or not as well. Could be impacting the flow in. But yeah, let's I think we'll be able to get it going today. Just put you on hold here for a bit. Be back. Alright guys, it broke down, bought a new carb. We're gonna give that a shot. I think just the internals of that carb are just still gummed up. So I'll probably go through this pretty quick. Not sure how much I'm gonna video. You guys have seen me take this one off a couple times, but let's get at it. It's a little chilly out there today. We got some snow actually the other day. It's melted pretty much, but it's under 0 Celsius outside. So I'm gonna close the door so the lighting won't be as good, but hopefully you guys get a good view, and I'll probably just speed up the video if I do video any of it, just to shorten this video. Guys, new carb on, and let's see what we get. Hoping for success. Chokes on. I did put a new prime bulb on that came with the package. Put it on. Fuel is on now. So we got. Keys on, that helps. Looks like that's it, guys. New carb. I think this goes to show you why I do need a one of those carb cleaners. I can't think of the name right now off the top of my head. I'm drawing a blank, but it would help so much for some of that internal stuff. But at the same time, when you can get a carb for 30 bucks off of Amazon, it's hard to put the time and effort into it when you can just quickly order one and it's kind of here next day. So you kind of have to make that call. I do like to fix them if I can, which is why I spend so much time on it. Not sure how much of the cleaning I'm going to share. There was one part that I wouldn't mind showing, just how I was trying to clean the seat, and I'll share that, but the rest of it I'm literally taking it on and off for the 13th time basically. So anyways guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys are subscribing. If not, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. See ya.